Good morning vlog. I'm really up for vlogging today actually. It's a nice feeling. Just had a shower and I've just put on some comfies. I'll probably have to do some fashion reels at some point today, but for now I'm going to enjoy this. So this is the basic top from my Abercrombie edit. Still wearing it to death. Still the best basic that I've ever had. So to have my name to the best basic I've ever had, I'm like, that's good, that's good. I actually looked for these to link, but I don't know if they're online anymore. If I find them, I'll let you know. And then some Skims joggers. I'm wearing this kind of stuff at the moment just because I know I'm going to be in proper clothes later and I just want it to be comfortable. These Skims joggers, I'm so torn by them. They're comfortable, but I would never be seen dead wearing them because look how low the crotch is. Like that is 1.5 feet, surely. But I bought them in the sale and they were 30 quid and I tried them on. I was like, no, need to return them. And I couldn't return them because they were in the sale, so it was like null and void. So I'm just wearing them around the house, and to be fair, they are really comfortable and they wash really well as well. So I'm just wearing that with my teddy bear socks from Amazon. So, you know, I would have spoken about like how crazy sort of, what did I even call it? Crazy season was like October, November, December. January and February for me are my quietest months job-wise, which is really nice. It is nice to have a little bit of a break and a pause and like reassess. So obviously we did strategy last week. And then I get these down days where I have like nothing in my diary and it's really nice. And you go from being in such a focused work mode to being like, how do I do this again? Like, how do I fill my spare time? So goodness knows, but hopefully it will be quite a day of simple pleasures, maybe. I'm gonna show you my favorite breakfast recipe at the moment. I don't think I've shown it before, but you know, in the last vlog, I'll link it up here, I showed you the scrambled egg, the omelette lunch, which I know is like the most simple thing ever, but it's really helping me add lots of fresh food and get fresh, good stuff into my body in the middle of the day, particularly if I am working. So this is a breakfast version of that, not eggs, but just a formula that I fall back to that I feel is healthy. So I'm gonna do that next. And then goodness knows where the day is gonna take us. You saw me do my Dr. Sam skincare, which I just think if you like plain stuff, you'll love it. And then I spoke last vlog about doing products, my stop hunting products, I might call them. It's like where you literally stop looking for alternatives once you discover them, and Fussy is one of those. This sounds like an ad, but it's not. I put on my Fussy and I was like, oh, I need to remind them about that. As much as I do these paid partnerships and I've worked with Fussy for a few months now, it's the only deodorant I use and it's so exceptional and I love the packaging. So if you're looking for a deodorant that is like not an antiperspirant and it's just all the good stuff, then look at Fussy because I bloody love them. On to breakfast. I stole this from one of our friends. Probably when I was growing up, I think all of us in the 90s either had cereal or bread or pastry for breakfast. Since I have started having this healthier breakfast, which I probably would have squirmed at about a year ago, it actually keeps me full until my lunchtime omelette. Mainly because using fatty Greek yogurt. So this one is the, I'm gonna say Farge 5%. So I'm gonna take like a big spoonful and then I put it in there and I kind of spread it around as if it's like an acai bowl, which I've never had because I actually really don't like fruit. Then I'm using some chia seeds. I've never had these before. I know they're really healthy for you. I think it's like the omegas, fiber and protein. And then I sprinkle like, maybe that's probably a teaspoon. So it looks like that. Then I have some low sugar Lizzie's granola, but I just do it for a little bit of crunch. We've been doing Ocado shops recently because we're posh, and I got some frozen blueberries and I'm just finishing the bag of this one. So I put like, I guess a handful of blueberries in, and then the squeezy peanut butter, which I've probably shown you before, but this is the whole earth one. So this is just peanuts and I just put as much as I like on there. And all of the flavors and crunch and everything together. Granted, it feels a little bit like ice cream for breakfast because of the frozen blueberries and the cold yogurt, but it really does fill me up. It feels healthy. So then I just take that and sit down and eat it as you do with breakfast. Slight issue, and does my camera look totally different because we're on a different camera? This has just decided to, you know, this is my favorite camera. So I'm flicking it on and it's just flipping back. I've looked online, it's like a technical issue. So I'm sending it off for a service. I haven't shot a vlog on this camera in so many years, so this feels a bit weird. I mean, it's so great how much I can see, and the quality is good. It's very different to that camera though, and because I'm looking at me, I should be looking here. I can't do this. I cannot connect. I need to look here. I need to be looking at myself. So that's exciting. It's just a few things like that going on at the moment. It's just testing my patience. It makes me realize how much I do love this camera though. I know all of the vlogging people are using it. I was the first to get it. I was the first. So I hope it's still under warranty or something, because I don't know. So that's boring. I'm gonna have to go find a DPD drop-off point, which is really annoying because I've got such a busy day. Not. So I'm going to sort that out. But a question to bear in mind, which I'm trying to ask myself more when something annoying happens, or there's something that you need to do that you don't really want to do. What would this look like if it was enjoyable? I.e., it's your responsibility to make it fun, to make it a pleasure. And I think that really ties in with the whole accidental theme of like the small pleasures. So I'm going to drop this off. I need to go and get some more face fake tan, which is one of the reasons I feel this great without makeup, and I'm out of my favourite, so I'll show you which one that is. Could pick up a sweet treat. That kind of goes against the whole Greek yogurt breakfast thing, so no. But the question is, what would this look like if it was enjoyable? And I'm trying to harness that for 2025. We are back. Apparently making the trip enjoyable was stopping off at Boots and Superdrug, which I had planned to do, you know that, but Boots actually wasn't that great. Superdrug lured me in big time, got some unexpected purchases. I feel like this is like an old school Boots / high street makeup. It's actually not makeup, but that kind of haul, and that's definitely the kind of stuff that I did on this camera like 15 years ago. Must have been, no, it was pre-uni. So yeah, I think this camera's 15 years old, which is insane. It's never broken, but to start vlogging on this, my very lucrative vlogging career, and now be vlogging like a Superdrug haul, nothing's changed. I did 5,000 steps, by the way. It was a journey. It's the Essie Fairy Tailor nail polish. This with the white bottled Essie top coat is unbelievable. Then I got a hair towel. It's like one of the hair wraps, and I always use them, always, but I've got a baby pink one, which is very old, and my bright purple one. The bright purple one is amazing, but when I'm filming content, really nice sun today, sometimes I just want a plain white one, so I thought I will get this for shoots and try and keep it as clean as possible. I don't know how it's going to hold up with makeup, but it's just one of these hair towel styles, you know. Another microfiber product. I already have 2 packs of these, so I can speak from shopper experience. They are unbeatable. They're a Natalie O'Neill influence. They're microfiber cloths for your face when you're doing a facial cleanse, and they are so much better than any flannel or anything I've used. So yeah, I've got, wow, so I've got 21 now, just because I get through them so quickly. So I've got another 7. And I've got my like flannel box in my bathroom, so I'm gonna take out the old, in fact, I'll do it now and I'll show you. So this is where my flannels live. I think this is from Muji, and then I have about 8 of these just next to each other, labeled with various things in there. So I have like a hair care, skincare, all that kind of stuff in my bathroom. I've got my wrist guards. Here are the microfiber. I got, so 7 pink and then 7 white, but maybe the white are in the wash at the moment. So I just need to get rid of some flannels. This is like an old crusty white hairband that I need to get rid of as well. This is nice. So I'm gonna put these ones in I'm gonna open up these ones as well. Look, now that's absolutely chocker with my favorite face towels. They're so light as well. And then I'm gonna put my wrist guards in. And then the hair towel can go in my hair box. In a similar vein, and because I'm clearly loving microfiber, this headband caught my eye. I don't have one of these. It's a stretchy one and it's just a plain white with no branding. So again, I thought that would be good for ads. I might see if it stretches because I've got a big head. Oh no. I mean, only just, that is tight. Then the one thing I actually went out for is the Saint-Tropez Self-Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist for natural glowing skin. At the beginning of the vlog, I was like, this is the reason that I feel like I can go makeup free a lot of the time, because I tan my body often for work, but I won't ever put fake tan mousse on my face. So I've got this. It's so good. It's such a fine mist, so you don't get patches anywhere. Honestly, the difference is amazing, but just adding a few sprays at night, go to sleep. I use it as the last step in my skincare routine so that I'm not disrupting it with moisturizers and stuff. Last step, wake up, and you're like, my skin is so clear and lovely. And I'm like, I don't think it's clearer, obviously, but it just has the effect of making everything look so much better. And then I guess this is the last one, which is the Got to Be Glued Blasting Freeze Hairspray. I feel like this is really iconic. I don't think I've ever owned this, but I saw it and I was like, oh, go on then, let's give it a go. Because there is a beauty journalist, I can't remember her name right now, but she's on TikTok and she looks at all the unsponsored products in things like the Kardashians mainly, and it's always this product that they're using. I know they do a lot of like events and quite extreme things, but I thought it'd be interesting on my blowout or even this sort of look to be like, if all the pros are using this, it must be exceptional. And then it also appeared in the Molly May documentary, which I binged on Friday. It was so good. I felt so like a slob because I just watched the 3 episodes in the middle of the day and I really enjoyed them. I think there's loads of things to say on it, but I don't know, I'm not really one to dissect other people's lives in that way, but I thought it was a great watch and a great PR piece. Like, we all love her even more than we did before. That is all I bought. I feel like I bought so much more, but incredibly, I carried all of that back in my Uniqlo bag. This is the newer, larger ones that are padded, and I'm so glad I took it because I hate having to get a bag. You know, when you do an unexpected shop, but this, if you don't have it, I will link it below for you, as with all these other bits. Does this woman leave her desk? Not really. I do a lot of my work, some of my best work, on my bed with my laptop, but I can't vlog that because it makes me look like such a loser. So at my desk I am. I'm actually reading a report. Can't say any more on that. With my tea, I've got a little mint tea. Oh, I just love when the hair is so undone like this. It was so different to yesterday. I'm working with Lounge at the moment and this is on my Instagram at the moment. It's so good. I've got the matching joggers on, you would have seen when I sat down, but oh my god. I find the Lounge clothes in general insanely high quality, like thick, really well fit, interesting design, makes sense from like a comfort feel point of view, because I've got that black cardi with the puffy sleeves that they have, but this set is indescribably epic. If you are in the market for a new loungewear set, this comes as a 10 out of 10 from me. I will link it below. They're not cheap because the quality is so great. It's got a little hood as well. Imagine I could put it up and be really cozy. But this is my favorite, just like, no, having a hood up always reminds me of being at farmhouse. Doing my admin, no makeup on, well fed, but healthy stuff, hydrated from both ends of the spectrum. That's me quite happy, and I've got my silly expensive slippers on as well. Very happy. Good morning. Apologies, that will be quite a severe cut from Yesterday, well, the afternoon happened. Life got quite serious on calls for, I want to say like 3 hours back to back, sorting out stuff. So, abrupt finish. What did we do for dinner? Oh yeah, and then we were in like an emergency SOS scenario, and I was like, I'm not gonna cook, I can't be bothered. So we've got chicken that technically went off yesterday, but I think I'm gonna have it for lunch today. I think it will be fine. I think I'm gonna do chicken Caesar. Could show you my homemade chicken Caesar. So I woke up this morning, it's grey, it's raining. I don't have any work on because it's this slower week, and so I find it hard to be a bit motivated. And then I saw this thing on TikTok yesterday that's like, if you're struggling for motivation, just watch a Goggins edit. And then I got down like a Goggins rabbit hole yesterday of like all the silly motivational stuff. He's obviously a bit extreme, but it worked. I mean, I'm getting ready for a Peloton. Can't get over this new short hair. So I'm gonna go on the Peloton now, start my morning well, go for my Greek yogurt breakfast, you know that, and then yeah, do some kind of chicken Caesar-y thing for lunch, potentially even in pittas because I kept the pittas in the freezer. Anyway, tangent. So we are gonna go now and hop on the bike and hopefully have a nice workout. I think I'll do 30 minutes. -30-minute 80s ride. Here we go. 10 minutes in, just about the saddle. About to do some sprints, question mark. 10 minutes left. In a bit of a recovery period right now. Zone 4 though says my heart rate thing. And people with an Apple Watch were asking how you get onto that screen. You just start your indoor cycling, and not every exercise function has this. Swipe up and it'll show you your zones. And that's so much more, I'm in zone 5 now, so much more what I prefer to look at than anything else. Anyway, 8 minutes left. Oh my goodness. You can't see it, but right on the edge of zone 5, have been for a while. I'm so glad that I got up and did that though. And if it makes it easier, speaking like this to camera through breaths, it just really makes you feel like you're an Olympian getting interviewed. You know, we did a good race. You know, we trained for this, we did what the team could do. And I'm just so proud of them and all the fans. We all do it, like, don't lie. Okay, good start to the morning, well done. I'm having my breakfast formula, minus the frozen blueberries for the first time ever, because we've run out of them, which is really annoying. So I've added them to my little ongoing get in the shop for next time list. Got meetings later on today, sort of after 4 p.m. One of which, drum roll, it's with a celebrity stylist. I can't say any more. I simply cannot. But it's an idea that I've had and I'm really excited to develop it, and this is sort of stage 1. So that's gonna happen, which means I don't know if I can speak too much today. I need to be in prep mode. I need to be focusing, and because I can't even show you that much, it'll probably be quite boring anyway. But all I'm gonna say is thank goodness for Notion. So that's the day today, and I think I started out scrolling in bed on TikTok and I just felt my brain rotting, and I feel very uninspired by so much content online and how kind of memeified it is, or just like that I can't really draw inspiration from it on what I want to put out into the content world. So I just had to get myself off TikTok and onto the bike, which I'm so grateful for. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then crack on with my Notion. If you don't have Notion, it wipes the floor on all of the other apps, Trello, whatever. It's just the best. It's one of the best tech decisions I've ever made in my life. It's 12:24, which means I need to go sniff my chicken. It's not a euphemism. I just need to go and see if it's all right for eating today. I would honestly rather get food poisoning than let an animal that sacrificed its life for my meal go to waste. So I might do some pittas, chicken pittas or something for lunch. I've popped a spot. Consider yourself fully updated. But yeah, I'm getting peckish now and I'm just feeling happy about my work, which is really nice. I think that's mainly the database that's doing that, but I'm just feeling like I'm getting things done. I'm nearly a third of the way through, so happy about that. I think this whole vlog might be me not wearing makeup. That's not true. Got a Uniqlo event to attend tomorrow. I thought I might take you with me. I'll wear a little bit of makeup for that because it is a workout. The chicken didn't fill me with confidence, so I decided to get a chicken Caesar from the Salad Project. It smells so garlicky and delicious. Like the bag is just a waft. Keep getting wafts of garlic. She's still in the loungewear set. She still doesn't have makeup on and she's still in this damn room. But my work is going really, really well. So I just don't want to do anything to disrupt that, including getting ill. There were kind of some like, not dots, but almost like just tiny, tiny, tiny dots that you would not notice unless you were looking to see if the chicken was off. I was just like, this will be so silly if you get ill. So that's my salad lunch. So good. Dun, da, da, da. It's 3 o'clock, so it's starting to get dark. I need to head off my calls. I did my hair as well. Let me just show you. I'm sorry this has been such a boring day. It's definitely been a quality over quantity kind of work day. But oh, look at that. It's the haircut. It's the new haircut. I've never had layers like this. I think I really suit them. My round old face curling in quite a bit here, but that's fine. So I've just put it back and I've tried the new hairspray. So I feel like I'll be able to know how good that is by the end of the day, and also tomorrow how the hair style stays through my sleep. I plucked approximately half of my brow off. I don't think you'll be able to tell because I've got some pencil in them now, but I really plucked them to about here, both of them. Plucked a lot down there and it was very painful, but it gives me so much more of a lifted look. And I use the brow filter on TikTok. I know it sounds so basic, but it works so well. And then I think I dyed them 3 times in the end to get them darker, and then I've just penciled them and gelled them. I need to do my makeup now because I've got 2 really exciting calls actually, a work call and personal call, working in the evening to accommodate everyone's schedules and time zones and stuff. So I'm gonna clock off here for the day. I'm sorry it's been a bit boring and a bit weird, but I think that's just the way January is at the moment and I'm enjoying it as like an introvert homebody. So I'll catch you tomorrow. And that's me ready. I am very impressed with the Uniqlo stuff. Very similar to Lululemon. We've got a class now, so it's a fusion of Pilates and bar, but it's apparently not supposed to be exhausting. It's more just to like invigorate. It's with frame, so I am gonna get all my other stuff on and then head off to the class. I imagine it's just gonna be a class of influencers, so I see no issue with filming as much as I can. Okay, wow, that was difficult. I would liken it to like a Tracy Anderson class. Not that I've done one before, but it was like no weights and we're on the mat, but somehow it was heavy and it burned and it was cardio. And I'm always astounded by how intense a workout can be without even little to no equipment and just technique. I don't look that hot or sweaty. I was dripping in the class, absolutely dripping. But yeah, a really good start to our morning. Had a protein shake, got chatting to some people, got to see the brand again and speak to Frame brand people as well. That's always good. Frame is just like, it has a few studios in London, and I've always said, like, if you want to do Pilates and you've never done it before, they do beginner Pilates classes, and that's how I started and how I built confidence. And it's so nice to be in a room full of people that no one knows what they're doing for the first time. I think it's a great way to get into something rather than just like diving well in at the deep end. So if you want to get into Pilates this year, frame beginner Pilates classes. And I'm just so impressed with the gear. I said to the Uniqlo team, I'm like, are you so proud? Because honestly, it's the quality for the price is insane. I noticed when I was in class that this one has thumb holes. I'll link these with my sizes below as well. The bra is great. Let me see if I can show you properly. So this is the white top, very stretchy, but then form-fitting without too much compression, because I don't think compression is like flattering all the time, but it's really lovely. Very soft, almost like cotton soft, but stretchy, but not cottony in like a casual way, cottony in a workout way. And then let me just show you the bra, because I'm sort of like an E or F cup, so bras are difficult for me to find. Perfect. And again, I need to find that mixture of compression enough that I'm not throwing my boobs around the class and that there isn't too much cleavage on show. I just felt very comfortable and secure in this, but not like strapped in. So that's what it looks like with a racer back. And then the leggings, which are so comfortable. The leggings, I actually went for an XXL, but I think I could have got away with an XL. They also have 2 pockets in them, and I think you'd love them. They're the kind of leggings that, yes, I've just done a workout in them and they performed perfectly, but also you could wear them on a long car journey. I don't know why I always think about long car journeys in terms of comfort, but there's just something about getting into like a warm car, knowing you've got a couple of hours on the road and you're in comfortable stuff. Sales pitch over. It's not an ad, but just wanted to say that if you are in the market for some workout gear that's comfortable but can perform in class at a high street price, I think Uniqlo have done such an exceptional job. I need a shower. That was my attempt at drying the sweat out of my hair. I started with that beautiful bouncy blowout yesterday, and now this is what's left. I feel like blow drying the sweat helped actually though, because usually I just either wash it or let it dry. I really don't let it dry. We are in such a plain room. I quite like this room without any bits behind. I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. I've been insanely introvert. I actually didn't leave the house yesterday. Nope, not once. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up and see you in the next one. Hopefully this wasn't a drag, because I just spent my time inside talking to myself. But yeah, it's just a slow January and I'm kind of doing all this admin whilst I have the opportunity to purely focus on this. Thanks Frame for my endorphin boost this morning, and Uniqlo for the workout clothes. Guys, I will see you in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Sub if you're new here or if you haven't subbed. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.